Don't be stingy. Do not be stingy on Mother's Day. If you have £10, I promise you, you can do so much with £10. Go into Marx's, get some flowers. I think it's like £3, £4, £5. A lovely card, some chocolates. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. I hope you're all well and have all had a very productive week. Today's episode is going to be on so today we're going to be talking about Mother's Day, and really and truly, first of all, I would want to address people that haven't got a mum, whether the mum's passed away or the mum gave them up for adoption or the mum is just not being there in their life. I would actually like to remind you how strong you are and how undepressed how much you need to be celebrating yourself, in the sense that you are strong enough to have gotten through life this far without a mom. Some people did not make it as far as you have made it, and so you just need to be grateful. And if you do have a mother figure, maybe just celebrate, not maybe, I really would strongly encourage that you celebrate whoever has been your mother figure in your life. Cool. And also, I would like to address people that have grown up with toxic moms, because days like these can be so hard. Like, yeah, they can be very hard because all you're seeing, everyone celebrating their moms, all of that. But if you have a toxic mom, I'm not going to lie to you. I know people can disagree. People can disagree with this, but sometimes it's better to have a mom than to have no mom. Some people are like, well, my mom's too toxic, I'd rather not have her. But the day that she dies, I'm telling you now, you will be like, I wish she was still here, because your mom at the end of the day is your mom. So maybe this day, take this time to look back on the good things in particular. Like, okay, my mom birthed me. I'm not being funny, but for a woman to give birth, if you're a man, yeah, just imagine, I can't really get it through to ya, sorry mate, like I don't know how to get through to ya. But if you're a woman and you just think of the pain of childbirth, like that is an immense amount of pain. So for someone to have gone through, I mean, simply that, and you know, there's so many things about a woman that changes the moment that she has a child. So it's just that time to just appreciate your mum, that you know what, it might not have been the best upbringing, it might not have been, we don't have the best relationship, but the fact that, you know, she birthed me, and the fact that she still sees me as a child. Some people have been disowned, and if you have been disowned, it's just a time where, honestly, one thing I have learned, especially from like reading the Bible, is in all things good, give thanks. So even in what seems bad, just give thanks anyway, because at the end of the day, there's something positive that has come out of that. If your mom has been toxic, so Kevin Hart once said that his dad was addicted to drugs, and he made a vow to himself that he will never touch drugs. The last time I read, hopefully it's true, he's never touched drugs ever since. I think it's really important to make that to make that decision, that even though it might have been a toxic environment, or you may feel like your mom had abandoned you or rejected you, you know, sometimes when a child is born and it's not the best circumstances, the truth is a maternal heart is different. And so whatever decision that is made at the time, you know, when you see a woman go and drop a baby outside a doorstep or outside like an orphanage, it comes from a place of, I can't look after this child, and so because I can't look after them, I would rather give them to somebody who is willing, who's going to show them the love that they deserve. Because perhaps like a woman might be disorientated emotionally, psychologically, physically from you know the experience of having the baby. So that's one thing that we should always do, like in no matter what situation, no matter whether your mom was just gave you up, give thanks that even though I didn't have her, I've made it this far, like I said, and even though I didn't have her, it's made me to be this person, which leads on to my next point of forgiveness. Mother's Day can be a reminder and a trigger for some people, like, oh, my mom then done this, my mom shouts at me saying A, B, C, and D, my mom, she's so toxic, like she just is so jealous of me, or she's A, B, C, and D, all of these things. Yeah, it could be a reminder, but you know, when you forgive someone and you let go of someone, it has no power over you. So whether it's Mother's Day, Sister's Day, Uncle's Day, listen, it has got no power. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe if it's gonna come back to mind, or if you think, oh, I've forgiven, and then it comes back to mind, and then, you know, it becomes a sad day, I think what you should really do is really search in yourself like, okay, cool, she done this to me, she stopped me from seeing my dad, she's done this, she said this about me. Maybe just take time to be like, you know what, okay, cool, look at it as, okay, if someone has spoken about you, are you going to allow that to define you? You know, I think there's a quote that says, paraphrase, that says, it's not what people do to you, it's how you react. So if you're going to react towards toxicity with toxicity, then you too, you're toxic. But if you're going to make up the decision that, okay, you know what, I choose to forgive everything that she's done. And one thing that my pastor taught me, she was like, she always gives people the benefit of the doubt, and she finds that when she gives people the benefit of the doubt, that it's much easier to forgive. So when you think, like I said earlier, like think back to what situation, like what are the circumstances in which your mom is in or was at. Has she got, sometimes it's mental health, like she herself has suffered so much trauma that she can only give you the trauma that she has, and she probably hasn't healed, and that's why she's probably like, you can't see your dad, you can't do this, why are you like this, you should always love me, I'm the only one, I'm the best one. No. See, all that possessiveness comes from a place of rejection, comes from, so you've got to understand that, okay, so where's my mom coming from? Like, my mom used to be like, oh, don't do this, what's it called, who are you talking to? And it's because at one point, I know what happened to her because of that. She was so overprotective, and she used to ask me too many questions, and then I got to actually speak to her, and then she really explained to me, and from that I understand. So each time she asks me, I'm not getting scared, I'm not getting the aanf, as they say in Essex. I'm not getting the aanf, you know what I'm saying? I understand where she's coming from, and I just take it as it is, and I learn to be transparent with her so that she's not anxious or she's not paranoid at like, what am I doing and stuff like that. So it's those things that get you to understand. And when you can love and when you can respect your mom and your dad, of course, it really shows forth in your other relationships. Because if your mom is the first human being you've ever formed a relationship with, and because it's your mom that you have ever formed a relationship with, if you cannot come to a level ground, if you cannot come to a common ground with that, or if you can't deal with the things that you deal with your mom, there is no one else. It could be a man that loves you, or it could be a woman that loves you so much that she overshadows you, overbears you with love, but you will never see it because you're still holding on to the very first relationship that you should have learned to love. You should have learned to forgive. You should have learned to be understanding, you know? That's the beauty of going through, you know, the most tragic things in this world. I mean, it's not nice. Nah, you sit and cry about, all you know is, my God works all things together for good for all them that love him and live according to his will. Yeah, it's really a time to just really appreciate all mums. And if you have been privileged, and I mean privileged to have a mum that is there, a mum that you can call and be like, mom, listen, A, B, C, and D has just happened. Like, you know, a mum like a best friend. If you have been privileged with that, honest to God, I would honestly say it is a day that I would definitely recommend that you should celebrate these people. When the Bible says give honor to whom honor is due, and when you give that honor, you know, with my mom always says that it's not the material things that you do for me, it's the thought of the things that you do for me. So for example, my mom, she's not really a materialistic person. I mean, you could buy her a bag and she'll be like, oh thanks, and then she'll use it, but she's not really like materialistic like that. But something that's thoughtful, like if you get her a picture, she's like, oh, relax, mom. So it's one of them ones where just be thoughtful about it and just really do the best. You don't need $1 million to appreciate your mom. You just need to think, really. And yeah, that's it, really. Really and truly, guys, I really want to appreciate all mothers today, and really want to encourage every single person that has a mother figure, that hasn't had a mother, to really just sit down and really deep, you know, the gravity of the things that, of the qualities of a mother and the things that they do and why they do the things that they do, and also celebrate with a gift. You know, like I said, buy something. So yeah, guys, without further ado, I would like to say thank you for watching this video, and please like, comment, subscribe, watch, listen, share, press the notification button, comments, show some love. One love, let's get together and be alright. I said watch, like, share, comment, and subscribe.